I got me an intro video. It's getting real here, boys. What's up? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back for another prediction video. That we're going to be breaking down UFC Vegas 43 this week. Not the greatest card in the world. We got Miesha Tate versus Ketlen Vieira. Is really hard card to break down to figure out who to bet on. Honestly, this is one of the hardest cards I broke down in a long time. Still got me some good bets in though. We're going to go over that. We're going to do a little recap of Vegas 42 first. Vegas 42, I went 3-2 on my bets for plus 0.9 units. Super tough card, man. Pretty much every other capper that I've listened to so far lost money on UFC Vegas 42. It was tough. The two people I thought were going to win the most, Ben Rothwell and Mark DeCasey, actually both got embarrassed and knocked out within like the first 90 seconds. Luckily though, I picked two good underdog bets and another kind of even fight, which made me come out positive money, which is great. Like I said, because that was a super hard card last week. I mean, a lot of people lost money. So let's go over them bets real quick. Like I said, went 3-2 for plus 0.9 units, which feels like a huge win. The bets that I won were Chaos Williams, 2 units to win 2.4 units. Great fight. Hit him with that big old right hook, man. That was nice. Had Andrea Lee 2 units to win 2 units, and that was a lock. She should have been minus 2,000. I knew Cynthia Calvillo's head just hasn't been in it, and she hasn't looked right, and it showed in that fight. Third bet I won was Song Yadong, 2 units to win 1.5 units. And my 2 losses were Ben Rothwell, 2 units to win 1.5 units, and that was embarrassing. Embarrassing. Just embarrassing. I don't even know what else to say. And Mark DeCasey, same thing, pretty embarrassing. Got rocked with a jab. Followed up, the guy Alves followed up with the flying knee that didn't really hit him. He freaked out, shot in, got choked out. That was terrible. I didn't see that coming. I mean, Mark DeCasey just went 3 hard rounds with Rafael Fiziev. Didn't even get rocked or nothing, but couldn't take that jab from the turn. So, yeah, 3-2 plus 0.9 units. I've done 8 videos now. I'm officially 30-10 with my bets for plus 33.7 units. It's been a great 8 weeks. We're gonna keep it going. Let's win big on this one. I feel decent. Let's get into UFC Vegas 43. Ketlen Vieira versus Miesha Tate. Like I said, not the greatest card. It was really hard to find betting spots. It's tough, man. This is just a tough card. But let's get into it. The first fight of the night is going to be in the women's strawweight division, and that's 115. It's Luana Pinheiro versus Sam Hughes. This fight should be decent. Luana Pinheiro is 9-1, and Sam Hughes is 5-3, and Luana Pinheiro is currently minus 400. Sam Hughes is plus 320. This should be a decent fight. Luana Pinheiro, as you've seen against Randa Marcos, has great judo, has great power, good striking. She was throwing Randa Marcos all over the place, but she started to look tired a little bit towards the end. Marcos has good get-up game and good jiu-jitsu, so she wasn't really able to just hold her down and do no damage. And before that up kick to Pinheiro, where, I mean, she played dead for a little bit, she looked great, but like I said, it looked like she was kind of gassing. She's going to be fighting Sam Hughes this time. Sam Hughes is decent. She's 5-3, like I said. She fought Loma Luke Boomy last fight, and she was getting a lot of getting tripped takedown the whole fight. She's decent in the second round, kind of held Luma up against the cage and stuff. I'm not gonna bet this fight. I got Luana Pinheiro to win this, but I wouldn't bet her as some huge lock because, like I said, she looked like she was kind of tired at the end of the first round last fight. So if she gasses out, you never know. She could end up losing a decision here. But Sam Hughes, I mean, she ain't really a finisher. So, yeah, give me Luana Pinheiro by decision. I'm not touching this fight at all. Second fight is in the men's featherweight division. We got Shailin Nurum. I'm not even going to pronounce that. It's Shailin versus Sean Soriano. Shailin is 19-7. He's currently plus 200. Sean Soriano's 14-7, and he's currently minus 250. This should be a good fight. It's striker versus grappler. You've seen Sean Soriano look real good with his hands, with the striking against Christian Giagos last fight, till he got choked out in the second round. Shailin, I mean, he looked good last fight. You seen, I mean, he shot like 15 takedowns, didn't really get too many. Got beat up a little bit. He's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but we haven't really got to see none of that. I don't know. This should be a decent fight, pretty entertaining. Give me Sean Soriano. I'm not gonna bet this fight, so I'm not gonna take too much time to break it down. But give me Sean Soriano with the second round TKO. I think his gas tank will hold up enough. Hit him with some leg kicks, some big shots. But yeah, I'm staying away from this fight. Another tough fight. But yeah, Sean Soriano is my pick on that one. Next fight's in the men's flyweight division. We got Cody Durden versus Lang Aori. Cody Durden is 11-3-1. He's currently minus 135. Actually, I seen it went up. He's minus 150 now. RQ Lang, as he likes to be called, is 18-8, and he's currently plus 120 right now. This is going to be a good fight, real good fight. Cody Durden has started out even just a couple days ago. They was still a pick 'em price, and for a lot of money's coming in on Cody Durden. I mean, he's minus 150 right now. He could be minus 180 by the time the fight comes. But I don't know, man. I thought RQ Lang looked good against Jeff Molina last fight. He was actually beating him up in that first round. He's got good stand up. He's tough. He's got decent wrestling. Cody Durden's he's well rounded. He's got good stand up, good wrestling himself, good jiu-jitsu. You've seen against Chris Gutierrez. Got the takedown, took his back for the whole round. Got a 10-8, which made it a draw. I didn't agree with that. I actually had Gutierrez in that fight. But yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Like I said, these guys are both pretty well rounded, both pretty tough. My only problem is like with Cody Durden, he comes out tough like he did against Gutierrez in that first round, but then he seems to fade a little bit in them second and third because he comes out looking for that finish in the first round. And if he don't get it, then it seems like he gasses out and kind of just stalls out like he did against Gutierrez. Once in the second round when he couldn't get that takedown, I mean, he was just pretty much kind of trying to survive, but Gutierrez just never put his foot on the gas. This is gonna be a good fight, but I liked what I seen out of RQ Lang against Jeff Molina. Honestly. I think that he's going to be able to weather the storm in the first round and probably get taken down a couple times, use his get up game to get up. And then I believe in the second round, he can start taking over with his pressure and power. I mean, you seen he even hurt Jeff Molina in like the last 10, 15 seconds of that fight. And I'm really high on Jeff Molina now after what I've seen. So for him to go 3 hard rounds with him, I believe that he's going to have the advantage in this fight. I believe Cody Durden will come out just like the Gutierrez fight, get that first round. And then after that, I expect RQ Lang to take over. So give me Q Lang or RQ Lang. Give me him by decision. I didn't bet this fight, but I really do think that he could win this by decision. Next fight is in the men's lightweight division, and we got Terrence McKinney, who's 11-3, versus Faraz Zahim, who's 12-3. Terrence McKinney's it's a pick 'em right now. They're both sitting at minus 115. This is going to be a really good, interesting fight. You got Terrence McKinney, who's got good wrestling, good KO power, very fast hands, slick 1-2. You seen against Frivola when he just put him out first 8 seconds, just crisp 1-2. But then you got Faraz Zahim, who is a great striker himself. He's 6'1" with the 75-inch reach, so he's going to have a slight advantage where McKinney's 5'10" with the 74-inch reach. Everybody seems to think this is going to be a tale of two tapes where McKinney's going to come out strong at first and then just gas out, and Zahim's going to take over. But honestly, I'm not that impressed with Faraz Zahim in any of his fights. I mean, he beat Jamie Malarkey, but he didn't beat Jamie Malarkey. Jamie Malarkey beat him. To be honest, I'm going to take Terrence McKinney here. I think Terrence McKinney comes out and just doesn't go full go and just gas himself out, because for us, Zahim, he's going to be tough. He's going to keep range. He's got good striking, good defense. So I think McKinney's going to know that he can't just come out and just start throwing wild punches and hope for a wild knockout. So hopefully he comes out with a good game plan, mixes in some takedowns, throws some 1-2s, hits him with just more power, lands the more power shots. And I know it's not popular bet, but I really think Terrence McKinney, if he comes out and fights right, good game plan, like I said, uses his takedowns, and paces himself, then he could easily win this by decision. But I'm going to take Terrence McKinney. I don't know if he's going to win by decision or by stoppage, but in a good fight, because a main part of this is Terrence McKinney was beating up Sean Woodson, outstriking him on the Contender Series, the first and the second round until he got caught. And I mean, he's got great striking, and I'm not impressed with Zahim. So as long as he don't get caught with nothing, give me Terrence McKinney by decision, TKO. I'm not really sure. I haven't bet this fight. I'm probably not gonna bet it at all. Got my bets in right now and probably won't add it, but I do like Terrence McKinney in that fight. Fight number 5 is in the women's strawweight division, and we got Loma Lookboonmee versus Lupita Godinez. Lookboonmee is 6-2, and she's currently sitting at plus 125. Lupita Godinez is also 6-2, and she's currently sitting at minus 160. This is going to be a good fight. Look, Bumi, she's obviously a Muay Thai specialist. She's got great Muay Thai, great kicks. She's kind of small for the division. She's got good trip takedowns, decent BJJ. She's got good takedown defense herself. She's gonna be fighting Lupita Godinez, who I'm really high on. She shouldn't have came out and took that fight against Luana Carolina last fight. I really didn't like that. She was just at a major size disadvantage, and she still came out and looked tough in that first round and was good in the second until she just couldn't hit no more takedowns, and the range just got her. But in this fight, man, both these girls are very well rounded. Lupita's a little more powerful, I think. Lupita's definitely got the wrestling advantage and jiu-jitsu advantage. The way I see this one playing out is I got Lupita Godinez by a close decision. I'm going to take her to pretty much dominate that first round, get some takedowns. She could get a submission. I mean, Luke Bumi is a Muay Thai specialist. She's been submitted once. She's shown a good ground game since she's been in the UFC. But Lupita is a very strong and great jiu-jitsu game. I mean, this girl's good. So give me Lupita to win that first round real decisive, to win that second round too. I think she can take that pretty easily. Excuse me. And then in the third round, she might tire out a little bit because she goes hard and uses a lot of power. But Luke Bumi might be able to win that third round, but she's not a finisher. She's not going to come out here and finish Lupita Godinez. Godinez showed she's super tough. So give me Godinez by decision. And like I said, this is going to be a good fight. I don't expect either one to finish or do nothing like that, but I do expect Godinez to dominate them first 2 rounds. So give me Godinez. I actually do have a bet on her. I have 2.4 units on Lupita right now to win 1.5. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good fight. And good luck, Lupita. Need that win. Next fight is fight number 6 in the men's lightweight division. We have Rafael Garcia versus Nathaniel Levy. Rafa Garcia is 12-2, and he is currently sitting at minus 120. We got Nathaniel Levy, who's 6-0, and he's currently sitting at minus 110. This is going to be a good fight. Rafa Garcia, he's good, he's tough. He killed me against Chris Grootmatzer last time he fought, man. He came out, stunned Grootsmacher. I thought he had him out of there within like the first minute. It looked like the Hernandez fight, and Grootsmacher survived it, and Rafa gassed out, and Grootsmacher took over, worked into the body a lot. But Rafa Garcia is good, man. He's strong. He's big for the division. He's big and thick. Nathaniel Levy, I watched a couple of his fights, watched the Contender Series and another fight, and the dude's good. He's got good wrestling. He's got good cardio. I don't think it doesn't seem to be all that powerful, but yeah, the dude is very good, man. All well-rounded, like everywhere I've seen him. The one fight I watched him fight, used his wrestling, striking. He got caught in the second round. It was against Ben Lugo, and he got rocked in that second round. I mean, this dude rocked him. I honestly thought the fight could have been stopped, but he toughed through it and actually came back and got the win. So Nathaniel Levy, he's good. I haven't seen enough of him to be able to bet on him. Rafa Garcia, like I said, I think he's great. He just let us down in that last fight and gassed out. I got no bet on this fight, but I am going to take Rafa Garcia by decision. I think that, I mean, he could even rock him. Like I said, I've seen Levy get rocked a couple times. I could even see Rafa Garcia rocking him and ended up stopping him. But give me Rafa Garcia by decision. I'm not betting this fight. Both these dudes have too many question marks on them, but we'll know a lot more after this fight on them guys to bet them going forward. Fight number 7 is in the men's featherweight division. We got Tucker Lutz versus Patsabatini. Tucker Lutz is 12-1. He's currently plus 120. Patsabatini is 15-3, and he's currently minus 150. This is going to be a great fight. Both these dudes are super well-rounded. Both these dudes are super tough. Tucker Lutz watched his 2 fights on the Contender Series and then his last fight with Aguilar. And the dude's good, man. Well-rounded. He's short, compact, super strong, throws good hooks, got good boxing, good leg kicks, good takedowns himself, good defensive wrestling. The dude's just good, man. He's very active in striking. He's got a lot of output. I just like it. I like the dude. I think he's super tough. Patsabatini, same thing, man. The guy is super tough. He's a D1 wrestler. Tucker Lutz has a background in wrestling too, but Patsabatini was a high school wrestler, D1 college wrestler, great jiu-jitsu. We've seen against Jamal Emmers, I'm sorry. That was a crazy fight. Jamal dropped him, hit him with a couple 1-2s, dropped him, stunned him, but followed him to the ground. Looked like he had him finished from the mount, but decided to play leg locks and stuff with and ankle locks with a black belt and a strong black belt in Sabatini, and ended up getting tapped out. I like this. Sabatini's looked good when he fought Tristan Connolly. That was a good fight. Showed good wrestling, good control, and Tristan Connolly's a pretty good dude. A pretty good fighter, grappling, all that. This is going to be a great fight. Sabatini's going to be dangerous at all times, especially in the first 2 rounds. But I'm going to be taking Tucker Lutz by decision here. I'm going to take the underdog. He's got the better striking in my opinion, and then I feel like he's going to be able to stop most of the takedowns, and I don't think he's going to go to the ground with Sabatini. Hopefully he can just stop all the takedowns and not even have to go down there, because he's going to definitely outstrike Sabatini. Hopefully don't make a dumb mistake like Jamal Emmers, follow him to the ground, get caught in anything. First round's definitely going to be a little dicey, because Sabatini's going to come out hard. He's going to be shooting a lot of takedowns, and if he does land one, it's going to be dicey. I mean, we're going to see what Tucker Lutz has on the ground. But as long as this fight stays standing, I think it's going to be Tucker Lutz, and I think his takedown defense is good enough to keep it standing. So I'm going to take the underdog. I got a 2-unit bet on Tucker Lutz right now, 2 units to win 2.4. So yeah, let's go Tucker Lutz. Like I said, he just looks so good in his 3 fights that I've watched him. I like him. Fight number 8 is going to be in the men's bantamweight division. We got Yanez versus Davy Grant. Yanez is 14-3. He's currently sitting at -270. Excuse me. Davy Grant is 11-5, and he's currently sitting at plus 210. This is going to be a good fight, man. 2 strikers that are going to go at it. Yanez, Lil Masvidal, great boxing, good kicks. Seen him land some head kick knockouts, seen him land hands knockouts, everything. Dude's got great cardio, super tough, puts a pace on people. I really like him. I mean, you seen him getting pieced up against Randy Costa in that last fight in that first round, but Randy Costa is super fast, super strong, and just very athletic in that first round. So, but Yanez took all that, took that beating, came back in the second round and finished him. So he's good. He's a slow starter, but Davy Grant is also good, man. You seen when he knocked out Jonathan Martinez at Martin Day. The dude's got boxing. The dude's got good hooks, good body shots. He's actually got good wrestling. He's got decent wrestling and good ground game, and I think we're going to see a little bit of that this fight. I think this is going to be a great fight, back and forth. Probably, I think even Davy Grant could win that first round, because Yanez likes to take in what he's seeing in that first round. He likes to see the feints that his opponent's throwing. He likes to see just all the movement, everything. Make his reads come out in the second and third really strong. And I think this is going to be a great fight. I do have Yanez winning this fight, but I think he could win it in a 3rd-round TKO when Davy Grant starts slowing down. And that's what I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Yanez by 3rd-round TKO. But I am betting the over 1.5 in this fight. It's currently at -160. I'm going to have 2.4 units on that. I think this fight's going to go over. I think it's going to start out slow. I think they're both going to have some respect for each other in that first round, throw a lot of punches, feel each other out, and hopefully, like I said, Davy Grant uses some of his wrestling, grappling, slows the fight down. Second round should be more of the same, but I expect Yanez to start landing some more shots, taking over a little bit. But Davy Grant, both these guys are tough as nails, so I expect this fight to at least make it to the 3rd round. So I'm going to take the over 1.5. Like I said, got a nice little bet on it. Give me Yanez by a 3rd-round finish, but yeah, betting the over 1.5. Fight number 9 is in the women flyweight division. We got Joanne Calderwood/Wood versus Talia Santos. Joanne Calderwood is 15-6. She's currently sitting at plus 265. Talia Santos is 18-1. She's currently sitting at -330. It's gonna be a good fight, good women's fight. They're disrespecting Joanne Wood, in my opinion. She's good, man. Joanne Calderwood is good everywhere. She's got good clinch, good striking, decent takedown defense. She's fought a lot of her takedown defense is like almost 60%, I think Uncle Weezy said. But she's fought the best in the world her whole career. I mean, she's just been fighting the toughest people in the UFC. So your stats are gonna be a little lower when you're constantly fighting top notch competition. So Joanne Calderwood, very well rounded. She's good striking, good jiu-jitsu, good takedown defense, decent takedowns, good takedowns out of the clinch more. Talia Santos, though, man, she's a beast. You can just look at her and tell she's very physically strong, very athletic. She's got decent striking, good striking. She's got really good clinch work. She's got good takedowns. She's got great Brazilian jiu-jitsu. She's got a good cardio, good submissions, good submission defense. This is going to be a really good fight, man. I think the line's way off. I think they're disrespecting Calderwood because Calderwood could win this fight. Like I see past the victory for her. If she can keep it standing, she could easily win this fight standing. Calderwood's very active, throws front kicks to the stomach, face, boxing, leg kicks, everything. I mean, she's good. She's very well rounded. Number 6 in the world for a reason. Um, in this fight, though, give me Talia Santos by decision. It's too high to bet. I almost wanted to throw us, I think, minus 320. I wanted to throw 3.22 units on it, just to win a unit because I think that's a lock. Both these girls are tough. Neither one's gonna get finished. But yeah, I'm just staying away from it for right now. I don't want to be. I'm not bet. No parlays this week. You guys know how I feel about parlays. I can only put a parlay in when I think it's 2 locks. I know everybody's talking about parlay and Yanez and Talia Santos this week, but Yanez and Talia Santos are both fighting very tough people. It's not like they're fighting some can that they should just come in and walk through. I mean, if I got a lock, I need, you know what I mean? I need just somebody that's going to come in and walk through somebody. It shouldn't even be a fight. And Talia Santos is going to go 3 hard rounds with Joanne Calderwood. There's no way she walks through her. And Adriannez could easily get beat by David Grant. He could get out grappled. He could get taken down. He could get knocked out. I mean, if David Grant knocked out Jonathan Martinez, I don't know why he couldn't get Adriannez. But so I'm staying away from parlays. Vegas was built on parlays. But give me Talia Santos by decision. I'm not betting this fight, though. Fight number 10 is in the men's bantamweight division. We got Rani Yahya versus Ho Kang. Rani Yahya is 27-10. He's currently sitting at minus 110. Ho Kang is 17-8, and he's currently sitting at minus 110. This is a pick'em fight. This is going to be a good fight. Both these guys are well-rounded. Rani Yahya is more of a wrestler with his jiu-jitsu, chain wrestler, constantly just wrestle. He's got a pretty good cardio. I mean, he goes real hard in that first round and a half and pretty much gasses out, but he stays in the fight. I mean, he's still there. He's still throwing big hooks and stuff, standing up, still shooting takedowns. Ho Kang he's about the same. I mean, he's very well-rounded. He's got good wrestling, good BJJ. He's got good striking. He's got way better striking than Rani Yahya, in my opinion. And he's a little bigger. He's 5'9" with the 73-inch reach, where Rani Yahya is 5'6" with the 68-inch reach. So he's got 3 inches of height, 5 inches of reach. This is gonna be a good fight, man. It's probably gonna be a lot of grappling unless Ho Kang can stop all the takedowns. And excuse me, I think he can. I think Ho Kang, being the bigger man, better striking, good movement. I think he can stop all the takedowns and even get some of his own if he wants. If you watch him, he's good wrestling, and he's got good jiu-jitsu. So even if he does get taken out in that first round when Rani Yahya is going strong, I don't see him getting choked out. He's got real good jiu-jitsu himself. I'm taking Kung Ho Kang in this fight, and I'm gonna take him by decision. Right now I got 2 units on him. I really do. I think just him being the bigger man, these guys both basically do the same thing. And with Ho Kang being the better striker and a little bit bigger man, I'm gonna take him in that. I'm gonna take them advantages. And with this being a pick'em, that's who I'm gonna pick. So yeah, I'm gonna put my money on him. Feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Fight number 11 is in the men's welterweight division. We got Michael Chiesa versus Sean Brady. Michael Chiesa is 17-5, and he's currently sitting at plus 130. Sean Brady is 14-0, and he's currently sitting at minus 160. This is going to be a great fight, man. Both these guys are very, very good, very well-rounded. They're both more grappler submission BJJ guys. This is gonna be a great fight. I'm gonna take Sean Brady in this fight. I do have a bet on him. I'm gonna take him by 3rd round sub. But Chiesa, man, he has great wrestling. He has great jiu-jitsu. He has awkward, weird, okay striking, but he's just always trying to get the fight to the ground. But to me, he has a little bit of suspect gas tank and a little bit of suspect heart. By that I mean, because I've seen him choked out 4 times, and you're a Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy and a wrestler, and like Anthony Pettis, Jorge Masvidal, Kevin Lee, and Vicente Luque. I've seen all 4 of them tap him out, and it seems like he's a good hammer. You know, if he's on top and he's doing stuff, he's a good hammer. He's gonna keep transitioning against like Diego Sanchez and RDA and stuff when he's way bigger. But when you put him in against Vicente Luque and them guys, as soon as he has to be the nail, or he don't think that he's winning, I feel like he gives up a little bit. And Sean Brady ain't the guy for that. Sean Brady's got great wrestling himself. He's short, thick, stocky. Great wrestling himself. He has good striking. He ain't got great striking, but he's got good, sufficient striking. That's better than Chiesa's. He's got BJJ that I think's better than Chiesa's. I mean, I'm sure it's better than Chiesa's. Better squeeze everything. So yeah, give me Sean Brady. I think maybe Chiesa might be able to get a takedown in that first round. Do a little something in the first round, but he ain't submitting Brady. He ain't doing none of that. And if he can't get him down, Brady's winning this fight striking all day. But even if he does get him down in that first round, he's not going to be able to submit him. He's not going to be able to do nothing. And the minute that Brady gets on top and reverses this in that second or third round, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. Chiesa's going to look for a way out. So give me Brady by third round sub. And I do got a 2.4 unit bet on that, and I might actually put more on it. The more I'm even talking about it, the more it sounds good. Chiesa ain't tapping out Brady. Everybody that's ever rolled with Brady Felder, all them guys say this dude's a phenom, and that's all he's done his whole life. And like I said, I've seen Chiesa tapped out 4 times, so we're gonna see the 5th on Saturday. All right, fight number 12, main event. We got women's bantamweight division. Ketlen Vieira versus Miesha Tate. Ketlen Vieira is 11-2, and she's currently sitting at -120. Miesha Tate is 19-7. She's currently sitting at -110. Man, I've been going back and forth on this. I've been talking with one of my guys in the comments, BCS Express, about this for a couple weeks now, and I've been on Miesha Tate. I think man, it's just so tough of a fight to call. Ketlen Vieira, she's got better striking. She's bigger than Miesha Tate. She's got better striking. I think she might even have better wrestling than Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate might have better BJJ though. They both got good BJJ. Excuse me. Ketlen Vieira though, the only thing that has me on Miesha Tate is Ketlen Vieira's gas tank. Ketlen Vieira, to me, really seems to be better everywhere in MMA than Miesha Tate. She's bigger and better everywhere. I expect if Miesha Tate can't get this fight to the ground, like if Ketlen Vieira, when she fought Yana Kunitskaya, she came out in the first round, threw maybe 15 seconds worth of punches, stood up for that long, and then just started shooting takedown after takedown, getting her down. Kunitskaya would get up, and Kunitskaya is a big girl. She'd take her down, though. Kunitskaya would get up. And I think that's why she gassed out so bad. I mean, you seen she come out in the second round, and Kunitskaya landed her own takedown, held her down the whole third round. I think she used that to get some of her gas back. She came back out in the third round, got her easy takedown on Kunitskaya, held her down the whole fight till 35 seconds left when Kunitskaya reversed and then put a beating on her. And she looked so gassed. But I feel like if she comes out, the more I've been going back and forth and watched a lot of video, I feel like if she comes out more paced, because Miesha Tate came out against Marion Renault and was striking with her for the first round. They didn't do too much grappling, wasn't really too much takedowns. Second round was a little bit of the same, and I mean, she was even getting touched a little bit by Renault until she got that takedown. But I just think that if Ketlen Vieira keeps it standing, she's going to pick apart Miesha Tate. And Miesha Tate, Miesha Tate doesn't like getting hit either. So she's going to pick apart Miesha Tate for that first, second round. And if she paces herself, she could easily take this 5-round decision and win, or even maybe stop her. But I don't know how she's going to come out and pace herself. And if she doesn't, Miesha Tate, who has good wrestling, good BJJ, she's super tough. She don't like getting hit. She looks bad. Her nose gets busted and all that. But, I mean, she'll stay in a fight. If she does get to stay in there until that third round, that's when I think she can take over, middle of the second to the third. And she does have good BJJ, so if she does get on top and Ketlen Vieira gasses out like she did against Yana Kunitskaya, she's going to be done. I mean, Miesha Tate will finish her. But I just don't know. This is just such a close fight. I keep going back and forth. I'm not betting this fight. I'm gonna take Miesha Tate by decision in a sloppy decision, but man, the more I think about it, I want Ketlen Vieira. I think Ketlen Vieira, if it stays striking for the first 3 rounds and she doesn't gas herself out wrestling, that's why I can't bet it, because I'm too back and forth. But give me Miesha Tate in a suspect pick, suspect decision. Staying far away from this fight, but yeah, that's it for my breakdown for UFC Vegas 43. I want to tell everybody, please like and subscribe to my videos. Oh, I'm getting close to 100 subscribers. I think I got 98 or 99. So there's a little milestone. Got me an intro. Got me 99 subscribers. I'm gonna keep doing this. Like I said, man, I've been winning. 30 and 10 on my bets for plus 33.7 units. Won last week when I feel like everybody lost. Like everybody I've listened to has lost. All the other cappers, but it was just a tough week. I just got lucky on my 3 underdog picks. But yeah, man, please like and subscribe, comment. Let me know if you don't like none of my picks. We can go back and forth and figure it out. Maybe you can sway me or something. But yeah, man, thanks for watching my video. Please check me out on Instagram at Blood Money MMA Bets. That's where I post all my betting stubs for every bet I make. So you know that's what I'm doing. When I say it, I do it. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Evan James. He runs a podcast called Don't Make No Sense, the Don't Make No Sense podcast, and he had me on there as a guest. Super good podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere you can find podcast. He's on it, and it's super clean, super professional. And he's helped me with some other things on this. So yeah, man, give a shout out to Evan. Go check that out. Don't Make No Sense podcast. I want to thank everybody else too, man, for coming every week, commenting with me, liking my video, and we're gonna win, man. This week's gonna be a big week. It was a tough card, and after this week, there ain't no card next week. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man. I hope everybody has safe travels if you go anywhere. Hope you smash some good food, eat some for me. I know I'm eat me some good edibles and then smash food for Thanksgiving. So, thanks for watching, everybody. You guys have a good one, man. See ya.